You mentioned Britta Somblonga earlier, Neil. Obviously, he scored the other night, and I think he became Boro's top scorer for the millennium with that goal. You've managed a lot of top strikers at this level, and obviously you've come up against a lot of top strikers at this level. How does Britt compare with the top strikers you've come up against or managed in the Championship?
Well, I think the thing about Britt is all the top strikers, when they miss a chance, they don't let it worry them. They go again. A lot of people snatch at things, but the way he took that chance the other night after missing I think a simpler chance with the header, just shows you what strikers are about, really. They don't let it affect them. And that's what you've got to be as a striker, cool and calculated. And he's up there with the strikers that I've had. Mind you, that doesn't say much, really, because I've not done very well with strikers, really.
No, you said that last week or the week before.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's still 27, so I think he's 27, so he's got plenty of years ahead of him.
I don't believe that, Dom.
What can he do? What does he need to do to continue improving and ultimately make the step into playing in the Premier League?
Well, I mean, striking is all about consistency and scoring goals, really. I mean, he's had a bit of an injury which knocked him back a little bit. The other night wouldn't have done him any harm, having to play the 90 minutes with no tuba there. So hopefully that's got him back to where he was, because I thought he started the season off quite sharp, apart from not scoring, but it didn't matter when Tuba was scoring. So I think he's sharp, and he's just got to keep going. You look around, and some players you can take out of one team and put in a Premier League and they'll shine. It's a matter of a manager fancying you and giving you the opportunity.
Do you think he could play at that level then? Has he got what it takes to play at that level at some point in his career?
Yeah, I think quite a few of the lads have got the potential to play at that level. And I mean, like you say, he's no age. I mean, 27 for a striker. Wow. I don't know how old Jamie Vardy is, but I know it's slightly different because he's established up there. But I don't think strikers come into their own till about that age. Me.
At this level, at the top end of the Championship, how much of it is about believing? Because you talked about Dijksteel as an example, how you came round, you put your arm around his shoulder in the summer. Mark Bowles said similar, that you've just kind of made him believe a bit more. Is there a massive difference between the top of the Championship and the bottom of the Premier League, or is it about believing you're good enough to get there?
I think the Premier League is there's not that many games that you can get away with being off colour in the Premier League. I think in the Championship it's very much any day you can beat anybody, any day you can lose to anybody if you're not right. I think possibly the bottom 5 or 6 in the Premier League we could more than cope with. I think most teams could at the top half of the Championship, but that's about it. I think when you go halfway and up, I think we're quite a way behind in the Championship.
And just finally from me, with Britt, have you seen a difference in him since giving him the armband, or has he just continued as he was, which was obviously enough for you to give him the captaincy in the first place?
Well, I think he's helped me a lot. What you don't see is what he does off the field as well. He's always talking to the younger lads, and I think that's what I've noticed about him, is help that I get. And if I need anything, I just go and see Brittany, whereas in the past, you've got to go and find out this, that and the other. Well, I don't bother. I know that Britt knows everything in that dressing room.
Brilliant. Thanks, Neil. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Joe.
Hi, okay.
Hi, Joe.
Just want to take you back to something you said when you first came to the club. You said that you felt there was a lack of leaders in the squad. Do you think you've got that now with the players you've brought in and players growing in confidence?
Not really, Joe, no. Not the type that I was looking for when I come in. I don't think they're about, really. I don't think they're available. So we've had to do it slightly different, really. We've had to try and make them all type of captains on the field and winners. Are you with me? You're Sam Morse. I think he gives it a little bit more than what we've had. Johnny, I think Johnny stepped up. I think Johnny Howson stepped up. He's never been a vocal lad, but I think the way he's played has led us as well, So I think those two have been instrumental. I think Sav stepped up to the mark as well. So, I've asked people to take a little bit more responsibility, and I think they have done on that.
You mentioned a few names there. Who are the real talkers on kind of day to day on the training pitch? 'Cause we get an idea on a match day, but who are the ones kind of on the training
Well,
pitch?
Sam never shuts up, and he kicks everybody every day. So it's nothing different with Sam. You can't hold it against him because he doesn't. He does it every day. He tackles flying, and you can't hold him back. I think Tav. I've noticed a little bit of difference in Dale as well. I think Dick Steele's come out of his shell a bit now. And you know what you're getting with Paddy. Paddy doesn't have to shout. Paddy does it with his authority, with the way he plays and talks. He's a sort of a quiet talker, but he gets it over the points he's got. So yeah, I think we've taken it more on board with rather than having an out and out vocal. I think leader. I think we've got sort of 6 or 7 now that have stepped up a gear really to help the rest of the lads.
You mentioned Sam Morsey there. He's obviously formed a decent partnership with Saville and Howson in midfield. Do you like that balance that those three kind of give the side?
Yeah, I do. I also think we could get away with a Roberts at times in there. That type of player, Tav, a wingy. So I think it gives us a little bit of scope in that respect. It's other areas where I worry, regarding injuries, etc. Because I don't see too many options in other areas,
With Roberts, you said before the Coventry game that he'd had some fatigue in his muscles. How is he after?
Yeah, it's going to be like that for a few weeks, really, on and off, because the way it puts everything into it, and we've just got to be careful. We don't want him to do anything severe to his hamstring. We've got that many games, haven't we, between now and January? So I think we've just got to bite your tongue at times and realise that he can't do week in, week out, week in, week out.
Where do you think his best position is? Because obviously he played kind of just off Brit on Tuesday. He can also play out wide. Do you think it's central or more out wide?
I think depending on the opponents, really. You don't really want Robbo tracking back into our half because it's not his strength, really. So I think we've got to be in a position where we can leave him up, really, whether it's wide or up the middle. It's finding an area against opponents, really.
T-side!
Be bold. Be immersed. Be transformed. Be Teesside.
Get in! Get in! Get in, son! Yeah, baby! Woo! Come on, get in there, boys. Get in there. Get in here, boys. Get in here. Hold on. Stay in there, boys. Stay in there. Boys, stay tight.
Stay focused.
Draft it out. Hey, draft it out.
sprint Assombalonga as well. Formerly of Nottingham Forest, much was being made of that particular head-to-head. And shrug that off. Here's Alfred Semedo, now Sammy Amiobi. It's a bit better this from Nottingham Forest, it's much better. They made it look so simple. It's a little bit better this from Boro. Dragged just wide, chance for Hayden Coulson. Good response from Woodgate's team. Stayed with the link-up play and Coulson just kept running. And Samba did get a fingertip on that. Paddy McNair to deliver, and again to deliver deep. Nakuni wins it this time! And it's nodded in by Rudy Gistin. 1 goal in 28 before tonight. But a crucial moment here. And it's so simple too. Makuni did really well. He creates it. And Gistin is there to nod it home. Nottingham Forest have to start again. It was muscular from Middlesbrough and it paid dividends. Stands securely and tries to set them forward. Coulson. Coulson to pick the pass for Wing! And they have a second goal! Boro turn it round in the blink of an eye! Thrilling counter-attack! Seized upon by Lewis Wing. Ayres set them on their way. It's a great run from Coulson. Kept his head up. Wing hit it first time. Should Samba do better? Maybe. Got a big hand to it, just couldn't get it around the post. Brilliant driving run from Coulson. What a turnaround. Hands up if you saw that coming. It didn't seem likely. They do finish strong. They're trying to do that again here. Hard and low from Carvalho. Into Graben, who gets the flick! Lewis Graben with a piece of brilliant improvisation. Boro can't believe it. They thought there was a foul. They thought he might be offside. Let's have a look. As it struck, he's onside. And he's allowed to do that. The goalkeeper has to be stronger. It's a brilliant touch. And Graben, who has done so little to this point, suddenly comes up with that. Is the armour? Yes. But the goalkeeper raises his arms too. I think that's okay. I can see why Boro are frustrated by it.